United States imports over $80 billion of garments every year, with the majority of clothing being made in third world and developing countries. China and India are the top 2 producers of garments in the world, comprising nearly 75% of all garments made. Clothing industry workers are amongst the lowest paid workers in the world. In India, 1/4 of Indians live below the poverty line, with limited or no access to clean water and basic necessities.
मेरा नाम मीना है.
My name is Meena. I've been working here since 2013, and I have 3 small children. My husband had an accident and is handicapped, so he cannot work. At A&B, I am treated as family, and I get any help I need. Working here has allowed me to fulfill my dreams of sending my kids to school. I'm so happy to work for A&B.
The clothing industry imports over $80 billion of garments every year, and yet most people have no idea how or where these clothes are made. There is just no transparency in the clothing industry. Americans would be shocked to see the working conditions in most factories around the world. We want people to see what fair trade really looks like. We believe the more you know, the more you can do.
Like every industry, the clothing industry is capitalized on the globalization of the marketplace. Using third world labor is a huge part of that. The real question is, are these people being given the opportunity to be included in the global economy, or are they being exploited?
The success of my business is that I love my workers as a family. I love them and take care of their needs and requirements.
For many years, I searched for a job, but no one would hire me because I am handicapped. Here, I was given a chance and have been working with A&B now for 5 years.
This is an industry of good guys and bad guys, but when consumers buy, they have no way of knowing who they're dealing with. We're showing you today who we are to create real traction in the fair trade movement. We want you as the consumer to hold other companies accountable for the treatment of workers in the factories that produce their clothing.
I just returned from 6 months paid maternity leave. I love to work here. I received my whole paycheck for the 6 months I was away. The managers treat us very well. I truly love this company.
Most companies don't own their own factories. They have no control on a daily basis over the wages, treatment, or conditions of their workers. The difference is at A&B, we do. We own our own factories, we have control, and we make sure that every worker is treated fairly, paid a living wage, and in a safe, healthy, and happy work environment.
More than 40 million people work in the garment industry worldwide. They are among the lowest paid workers in the world with no benefits. 85% of them are women. The exploitation of these workers is the norm, and very few players in the clothing industry are concerned about the workers.
Fair trade means fair wages, rigorous standards for health and safety, respect for the environment, no child or forced labor, maternity and paid leave, community empowerment. I've been working here for a decade. I've been able to get a lot of help for my family, especially my children. If I need anything, I am able to take an advance on my salary. This company made it possible for my daughter to get a fashion degree. She has just recently graduated. I have been here for many years, and I'll be here for many years more. I love working for this company. I plan to be here for the rest of my career.
In course of time, my children grew up and joined with me, which added to my capability. Their modern concept and techniques to market and design product has transformed the overall profile of this company.
It's been almost 7 years working as a designer in the fashion industry. My design process is very simple. I have involved everyone in the design process, the most important of them being the buyer and then the artisan. I will explain just how. Part of being in this family business has given me an opportunity to travel from India for all the market weeks and shows in the US. When I see and meet the customers there, I gather a lot of information as to what they're buying, what others are selling, what's in and what's not. I have the first-hand report on the ongoing as well as future trends in the market. We have a wonderful sales team that provides the design team with all the feedbacks on the current products as well as what could be our future range. This is how buyers' needs are met. Our artisans also play a crucial role, as without their special skills and techniques in handcrafted embroideries and hand weaving on the looms, my design process would be incomplete.
Second to oil, the clothing and textile industry is the largest polluter in the world, contributing 10% of all global house gas emissions due to its long supply chains and energy-intensive production. Making one pair of jeans produces as much greenhouse gases as driving a car more than 80 miles. Nearly 20% of global wastewater is produced by the fashion industry. It takes 2,700 liters of water to make one cotton shirt, enough to meet the average person's drinking needs for 2.5 years. 15% of all materials used in the clothing industry end up on the cutting floor and then sent to landfills. Billions of tons of material per year. Harvesting rainwater, the use of ETP waste treatment systems, upcycling of scrap material, and using sustainable and recycled materials help America and beyond reduce our footprint.
Sustainability is definitely my focus while designing. Sustainable fashion is about producing clothes, shoes and accessories in environmentally and socio-economically sustainable manners. Starting from the design process itself, we procure sustainable materials and fabrics like jute and cotton and incorporate the most beautiful artisanal embellishments on them to create beautiful end products. We've also made it mandatory to not throw away the waste cut out of fabrics, rather reuse it to make small coin bags, makeup pouches, bandanas, fabric ties, etc.
I am the manager for the Fair and Equal Treatment of Women Committee. All the female employees meet together once a month to share any concerns we might have. To date, there have been no concerns voiced about the exploitation or unfair treatment of women. I believe this is because A&B has put strict measures in place to make women feel safe and respected. As a woman, I am very proud of this.
At America and Beyond, people come first. Without the talent, skill, and hard work of our artisans, A&B would cease to exist. It's up to all of us, business owners and consumers, to support ethical business practices. Together, we can really make a difference.